Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You haven't been seeing me, but I have been seeing Shege. I haven't been seeing Shege. Well, not to deny the fact, I have been seeing Shege, but the Shege did not overcome me. We're back, and I have updates, advice from my how many months journey. I resigned from my job end of session last year, August, till exactly 1 year. I resigned my job to transition into tech, not intentionally. I'll be very honest with you. I didn't intentionally transition into tech. It just so happened that I had a solution I wanted to provide, and digitizing it was the only way to scale. So I found myself in tech, and it has been a hell of a ride. Well, is that a good word? It's a metaphor, but I don't want anything that has to do with hell in my sentence. So it has been a ride. It has been a ride, and I have so many things I wish I had known earlier. Just simply because they are not things that you will read in textbooks. So it's not like, oh, why didn't you read this? Why didn't you research it? Why didn't you find out about it before you started? Because I actually do on a daily basis watch a lot of videos, read a lot of materials concerning, this journey as a founder, as a startup company. But these are more like experiential advices I wish someone had given me. So stick around to find out my top 3 advices for anyone transitioning to tech right now. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, comment, share with everybody you know, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'll start with my third. I'll order like from number 3 to number 1. So number 3, no man is an island. Everything rises and falls on your team. I used to think of myself as someone who likes to really work alone, because sometimes it's like nobody can get into your head and understand your ideas. But you have to find a way to communicate it one way or the other. The type of team that you put together will just determine whether you are going to survive or whether you are going to sink. So finding a co-founder, finding just a group of people that share your vision is so key. And I just want to thank God that I've been so blessed to have some people that I have not ever even paid a dime, that are just part of this team, believe in the vision so much, and are so driven. I remember about 3-4 years ago, I had a meeting with Terry Kanu, who is head of partnerships at PiggyVest, and they were all classmates that is the founding team for PiggyVest. They were all classmates from Covenant University. They all started Push CV. They saw the rise and fall of Push CV, Elite Employee, and some other businesses that they have started. But the team stayed strong. If you had joined yourself with people that don't even believe, or people who are very unstable or very shaky, because some people are very unstable at the slightest resistance. Oh, it looks like this business is going to sink. Let me quickly jump out of this boat. Anybody who had jumped out of the boat at Push CV when it was sinking will not be as PiggyVest where it is today. So finding your team is very, very important. Don't take it lightly. Don't take sentiments out. When it comes to money, you yourself, you see that sentiment will jump out of the window. Don't say, it's my brother, I want to start a business together with him. It's my bestie, I want to start a business together with him. You really need to critically, and I would say prayerfully, evaluate the people that you are joining yourself together with to form a team. So the team must be fit for the particular product you are building. Don't say you have this friend, they don't have any skill that matches what you want to build, because you like the person, I feel like the person can work hard, let me just add the person to the team. So please, that is a no. That's my number 1 advice. Build a strong team. Don't go inside alone. It is scary out here. Don't go inside alone. You really need a team of strong people. And that takes me to my number 2. Fail quickly. There is no time to mourn losses. There is no time to start counting broken eggs. There is no time to cry over spilled milk. Fail quickly and get over it. Don't dwell on your failures. Don't stay there, stay down and say, oh, woe is me. You are not the first person to fail. Sometimes I wish some entrepreneurs could just give themselves some grace, because a lot of the successful businesses you have seen have failed severally. Just because they don't come out to blog about it, nobody is going to put a daily update on their failures on LinkedIn. So you're not going to see that. You're going to see LinkedIn post, I'm happy to announce, I'm glad to announce, oh, congratulations. But 99 failures in the closet, but there is one victory that they come out to celebrate, of course, which is expected. I don't expect to every day get a rejection letter, you post it. If I posted every time I got a rejection letter, that is another crazy part. Applying for funding. If I posted something, there was a time I was just waking up to rejection letters. My heart, I was like, how many rejection letters can a person receive and still stay sane? So I would advise, fail quickly. And that is why, it goes back to my point 3, why you need a very, very strong team. You need a team that can get up very quickly also when you fail. Not people that will start asking questions like, this one that we failed like this, are you sure this thing can work? Are you sure this thing can succeed? Are you sure I'm in the right place? And before you know it, you will see from their body language, from their commitment to work, that they have lost faith in this business or in whatever your startup is. So that's why number 3 is important, having a good team that can fail quickly with you. As you fail, you stand up. And the interesting thing about the startup world is, don't waste an entrepreneurship business, whatever it is. Don't waste any failure. It is so important. The market is always speaking to you. If the market is saying, we don't like your product, they are saying there is something else that we like. So either way, the market is feeding you, and you have to be able to pivot with that data. Pivot. I've heard all types of pronunciations in the last 1 year. You have to be able to pivot. You have to be able to pivot with the information that the market is giving to you. So either way, you are not losing at all. You are collecting data, and that data, if you have a strong team and if you have a resilient spirit, that data will suffice for something. I absolutely promise you that it will. So that's my number 2 advice. My number 1 advice, who I heard from somebody who I have come to really, I don't want to use such a high sounding word, but when it comes to entrepreneurship, I really revere her. Outgun, COO Piggyvest. And I met her for the first time at Tech Point Lagos Startup Expo, yes, this year. My company actually exhibited. When I talk about some of the bad decisions we have made as a company, that would be one. Well, it wasn't completely a bad decision. It was bad and good, because I met Outgun, and I talked to I met so many great people. But as far as exhibiting for that event, it was not a fit for my company as an edtech company, because there weren't a lot of clients there. So Startup Expo is literally startups meeting startups. So basically hustlers meeting hustlers. Nothing wrong with it. If we had extra money in the bank, I wouldn't have really minded. But because we were really, working with limited amount of resources, it probably wasn't the best idea. That would be in another video. But on the good side, I got to meet Outgun, and she said so many profound things that stuck with me. And this number 1 is, mind your business. That is the best advice I can give to anybody venturing into a business, entrepreneurship, startup today. You have to mind your business. I'm in some groups that have to do with, entrepreneurs and startups, and everybody is lamenting every day. Some people are celebrating, but it's mostly lamentations every day. Somebody's saying, oh, this is not working for me. Oh, in Nigeria, this is happening. XYZ is happening. If you put your ear everywhere, you'll be drowned. You'll be hopeless. You'll be like, oh my God, I cannot make it. I remember in one of those groups, one guy came to introduce himself. He was just added to the group, and he was like, hi guys, I just started this logistics company. He has not even landed. somebody told him logistics can never work in Nigeria. I was like, hey, come on, allow this guy to dream. And the guy was like, well, we have some secret sauce that is going to make our logistics work and blah, blah. And the person said, go and ask the people before you that have tried and have failed. The principalities or the powers that be in Nigeria, XYZ factor is the reason why logistics can never work in Nigeria. Now, I'm not saying be unrealistic and don't listen to advice. Definitely there is, but you still have to weigh it with your own, I want to say intuition, but I feel like you need to see it through. See it through. So if at all you fail, you know that I have given 1001%. It's better that you gave 1001% and it didn't work than you didn't see it through. Because the truth about startups is nobody knows what is going to be at the end of the line. Nobody knows the one that is going to succeed. When I heard the story of Airbnb, of course, the first time they pitched, people thought it was a ridiculous idea. And it's actually called air bed and breakfast. So it was supposed to be an air mattress in somebody else's house, like you're not going to sleep on their bed and whatever. Air mattress in somebody else's house, and people can give out their houses and make money on their houses. For example, if they are traveling or they have an extra room and things like that. And people just thought it was, the people they pitched to, the investors thought it was ridiculous that people will open their houses for strangers to come in. It was like, this is absolutely insane, crazy idea. And logically speaking, if you were on that panel, you probably have said the same thing, like, this can never work. People will never open their doors to you. I mean, even as a Nigerian, you say maybe it can even happen in the US. It can never happen in Nigeria. Hello, Airbnb is in Nigeria. It is surviving. So if they didn't have people who were strong and were able to keep their eyes on their own business, it's not everything everybody says that you will take. It's not everybody that can advise you. 1 million people, 1 million opinions about your business. You have to be very, very, very focused. See it through to the end. Just undermine your business. There was something Odun said. She said, keep your eyes on the baseline. Every single nitty-gritty detail of your business must not pass you by. Who joined my platform? Who left my platform? Why did this person leave my platform? How is my platform doing? How are we moving? How are my Facebook ads doing? How are my LinkedIn ads doing? Just put your eyes on your platform, and I'm going to give you a very, very good example of what I mean. When we're going to exhibit at Lagos Startup Expo, I wanted to print some souvenirs so at least we share to people and we keep Safe Teacher in their minds. This was the design. This is really what I ordered versus what I got. This was the design that we gave the printer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the printer gave us. Just look very closely at what I'm holding up to you. Join Nigeria's foremost recruitment and professional development platform for educators. Development platform for educators. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave this book to Odu. Oh gosh. When I got home and I noticed, because we really didn't have time between when it was delivered to us. It was actually delivered to us at the venue late, so I really couldn't cross-check it. Then when I got home and I saw it, I wanted to shed tears. I was just imagining Odun going through, because we gave her like a Safe Teacher bag and, Safe Teacher items inside, pen, notebook, and all that. I can just imagine her going through it and being like, this person doesn't pay attention to details. That thing haunted me. That night I couldn't sleep. I was like, development platform. How can somebody who claims to be working in education say development platform? But that's what happens when you don't keep your eyes on the tiniest detail. When you're just starting up, it's not the time to outsource and look away. Even when you outsource, you have to keep your eyes on every single detail. If you have a legal person and the person is doing all the legal paperwork for you, let them explain to you what exactly is happening. So it's not just like, oh, handle it, don't worry. What does this mean? All this legal gibberish. What does it mean? If you have somebody handling finance for you, let them explain it to you in a way that you can understand. Do not take your eyes off everything. So that is my top 3 advice I wish I actually knew earlier on, or just as I was going in. But like they say, experience is the best teacher. Not always your experience though, but sometimes you have to experience it for yourself. So number 3, your team matters a lot. Number 2, fail quickly, stop crying, it's time to stand up. And number 1, mind your business. Mind your business. Thank you for sticking around this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are a new founder or new to startup or just transitioning from 9 to 5 to building your own business, leave me a comment below. Let me know how it's going. And I'd love to inform everyone that we have our Safe Teacher School Summer Fest for school leaders coming up 11th of August. It's so mind-blowing. I cannot believe that about 300 going to 400 educators have registered. Not just educators, school leaders. I'm talking about the best of the best of the best schools in Nigeria have registered for this event. We are so grateful for people like you, Lesson, Rebel Cube Media, who have shown that they believe in us and have come on board to work with us for this event. So if you're a school leader, HOD, school HR, head of subjects, head of year, head of admin in school, and you're not registered, go and register right now. I'm going to put the link down below. And if you're a startup that caters to EdTech and you like to exhibit, I'll also put the link down below. See y'all. Bye.